Boom shakalaka, we are the Chief Rockas. Welcome to Late Night Tips, ladies and more likely gentlemen. I am your co-host, Kev. Tonight we have our other co-host, Shawn B, calling in. Shawn?
What up, dudes? Cracking.
And of course we have with us our favorite guest, kind of the host number 3, RJ.
I kind of want to be the kind of guest of the network. Can I be the kind of guest? Just on all the shows?
You like the guy on the couch?
Yeah. The constant co-host. Co-guest. I don't know what the fuck it was. Anyhow, what's up, guys?
It's going to be a great one.
Dude, I'm exhausted, so I apologize right now, and you guys just cut me off if I go down some kind of rabbit hole.
No, go with it. See, when I get tired, I just get really slap happy and everything's funny, and I tell the worst jokes. So
I was slurring before my first beer.
Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping 2 more beers and I'll just be silly.
Yeah.
Which is not a word I use often, but I chose it wisely.
You gonna be getting your Clark Gable on, bro? All gone with the wind and shit?
Yeah, I'll be doing that Lionel Richie style, baby, all night long.
All night, bro. All night.
Speaking of all night long, I'm incredibly excited because the 3 of us are going to be spending New Year's together this year.
Yes, sir.
Which I believe is someone's birthday as well. Did I dream that? RJ, is your birthday New Year's?
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah, okay. Yeah.
So it's funny because everybody's like, "Oh, you're a New Year's baby." I'm like, "No, December 31st, you dumb bitch." New Year starts January 1st. But I don't know. Yeah.
I like it.
Saving the best for last, bro.
I don't have a lot to be passionate about, so days of the week. That's where I.
Right, exactly.
So did your birthday suck as a kid? Like, did you get birthday presents instead of being that close to Christmas?
Yeah, so this isn't like a woe is me kind of thing, but we grew up pretty poor as it was. Like, we still got gifts and shit. But, like, my sister's birthdays were in, like, October and September. So it was already, like, an end of the year, like, bunch of shit in a row that they had to buy gifts for. And then mine was literally a week after, and my parents weren't the kind to, like, buy ahead. So, yeah, it was, like, one, what they would call big gift on Christmas. I'm sure every family had the big gift, whatever your price range was. And then, like, my sisters would have 2. I'd be like, oh, okay, I see what's happening here. But what would be funny is that the big gift would be, their big gifts would be from, like, Santa and Mom and Dad. And mine would be from Mom and Dad, and then I'd have more gifts from Santa. But they would just assume because you're younger, you're retarded.
So, since we're going to be hanging out together on New Year's, it got me thinking about what we were going to talk about tonight. And I, of course, thought, the whole name of the game, the reason for the season of New Year's Eve is to get laid, right? I mean, people talk about it being a midnight kiss, but, it's more about that 2:30 kiss that you're worried about.
Yeah.
A kiss to the dick.
So what we're all going to be hanging out together. What are your guys' plans? Do you have any? Or are you going to pretend like you're not going to try to get laid? And then at 11:30
you
change?
You just said we're all hanging out together. That's my plans. My plans to, like, seal the deal. Sean, you're coming clear up here.
Yeah, I'm going to make the drive, bro. I'm pretty excited. I mean, it's chill, you fools, and we'll see what happens. The moon hits some spots and, talk to some halves. I don't give a fuck. Down for whatever. It's your birthday, bro. It's really what you're trying to do, man.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, it's also New Year's Eve, and that's a lot more important to everybody, and that's fine with me. So, like, I don't even like when I go to the bar, people to be like, oh, it's his birthday. Because nobody gives a fuck. Like, if it's a Tuesday, it's a little different. But if it's New Year's, don't even bring it up, because it's not worth it. It's just more fun for everybody to be there for New Year's Eve to me. But
hey, dude, you might fuck around and get, like, a shot or 2 on people for that. Like, oh, dude, your fucking birthday's on New Year's Eve. That's cool, dude. Have a drink on me. Like, that could happen. I can see it going down.
All right. I'll ham it up. Fuck it. You've won me.
Dude, that's a conversation starter, too. Like, you have the perfect opportunity to get.
Are you guys going to buy me a tiara?
You'll probably be the one that gets the lady first.
I already have.
You got that whole, like, oh, it's my birthday, plus it's New Year's Eve. The chicks are like, oh my God, are you serious? That's so cool. Like, boom, bro, you're in there.
And and they would be like, that's so cool. And I'd be like, no, it's just a statistical anomaly. and it wouldn't go anywhere. You know what I mean?
And then you say, hey, I've got some records back at my place. Have you ever seen Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band in person? Bring your pocket mirror, and then boom, you're late. That's just fantastic. If you happen to have acid with you.
I was going to say, there's a problem with that, is I have no use for the pocket mirror because I don't have any cocaine or acid.
No, the pocket mirror is to show you the reflection when you break the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. If you take a mirror and split it in half, also yes, but you know,
fair enough.
That just depends. Maybe that's part of your game. Some people, that's all they have to do is say, hey, you want to bump? And then later they also get to bump. You know, it's.
I don't got that kind of game.
It just all depends on what you're doing. But see, for me, it's like a double down for you because I don't know about you guys, but every year on my birthday, I have one goal. I don't care about presents anymore. I just want to make sure that I come by something other than my right hand.
Oh yeah, I've been hitting Tinder.
Whether it's a birthday blowjob or I'm trying to get one off for my birthday. That's always been the game plan. So you've got a double reason because also it's New Year's.
The pressure is on.
Yeah.
Truly is.
If you can, RJ, you should be shooting for the sky and trying to get 2 nuts, bro. 2 nuts by 2 different pushes on the same day for different reasons.
I mean, I love threesomes, don't get me wrong, but to pick up a threesome at a bar is something I don't think I have the game for.
Well, what about like in the bathroom at one bar and then you go to another bar?
See, I don't have that kind of like quick action game either. I've never had a like hook up like that, to be honest.
Aren't you the same guy that told me you were sitting at a bar on Christmas Eve and the chick just came up and was like, hey, let's fuck? Wasn't that you, bro?
Well, she didn't come up and say, hey, let's fuck. She came up and we like talked and then like went out and had a drink and then went back to her place and fucked.
Okay, that's the same. You know what?
Okay, but you wanted me to go back to her place, go to bed with her, fuck her, and then go back to a bar and find somebody else?
No. See, the first chick you fuck wherever you're at.
Okay, yeah, I don't have that kind of game. I've never, that's what I'm saying. He's not right about the kind of guy I am, I guess, on my luckiest of nights, but that kind of guy I've never been that.
What about you, Sean?
Give me some tips.
Have you pulled it, Sean? Have you pulled the 2 for 1? Or the 3 for 1? I don't know. What's your record?
2. It's just
2?
Because, I mean, I fucked one chick in the Bird G's Tavern bathroom.
Yeah.
And then, ended up later in the night at the same bar, took the chick home.
What?
So, I mean, it was one of,
back that ass up real quick. So, shout out to the bar. I can't remember what it was called, but it had you fucked a girl in a bathroom stall, correct?
Yeah.
And then she's like, thanks. I'm going to take a cab and go home real quick. Go to bed. Maybe not real quick. That's just me elaborating to the story. And then another chick comes into the bar, and you end up taking that chick home. So you didn't even have to leave, and you pulled the twofer?
No, it didn't quite work out like that. Like, the chick who I fucked in the stall actually ended up having to leave because her friend who was with her got belligerent drunk and was, trying to fight bouncers and shit. So, she ended up having to leave with her friend.
That's the one you should have got with.
Huh?
So that's the one you should have got with.
I already got a piece, so I wasn't really worried about it. But, she ended up leaving and shit. And then, an hour went by. I was playing pool. And then, I started talking to this chick who was, watching me play pool. And we, had a couple of drinks. We just shot the shit, hung out. She's actually pretty cool. And we ended up coming to the bar together. We just rolled back. Well, actually, it was at her place. And then, yeah. So, it all worked out, man.
Well, that's lucky for you, but you didn't really, anticipate that happening.
No, it wasn't planned at all. Yeah.
So, I can't.
But I'm saying, if you, RJ, I have faith in you. I have faith in you, bro. If you were to go in there with that mind state, looking all fresh up, get yourself clean, put snow goods on, you just gotta have that mind state. And you walk in the bar, I'm fucking one of you bitches. You just have to feel it, bro.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm probably gonna wear the same beanie I wore to work that day and the same outfit I wore to the bar 2 nights ago. So as far as the fresh and clean and everything is going, I really rely on that first Jack and Coke.
You don't have any cute outfits you can put on, bro?
Nah.
You don't have any, flower decor shirts or anything that says I'm a baller on it?
I used to have an affinity for the Hawaiian shirt when I was in, the 5th grade. That was a short-lived.
You don't have any like polo shirts or anything where you can wear?
I don't have the arms for polo shirts.
What
Sean.
about a deep V-neck?
I don't have the chest for a deep V.
No one does. Because that doesn't exist. It's just a good reason to show some chest hair, that's all.
Right.
You're like, hey, if you're into this, there's plenty of it. Or if you don't have it, you're like, hey, if you're into this, then that's what I got. And no razor burn. There's just nothing there. It just depends on what you're working with. Or maybe you got like the little sternum patch. And you're like, ooh, it's like a goatee on his chest.
That's me.
Yeah, okay.
And nipples and sternum patch.
So I bet a lot of the chicks you bang are into Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, but only because they're into like guys that look like they're sprawled out on drugs. Not because they're into guys like with pirate.
Like Clash fans. And yeah. I
Essentially.
mean, that's great.
Johnny Depp, you know.
Yeah. So Sean's twofer. So I guess I'll tell the story then. The only time it actually happened on a birthday, I think I was probably 16 or 17. It would have been in high school. It was a house party situation actually, where round one, the party was in the basement and I was just upstairs in a living room on the couch. And then when we heard people walking up the stairs, switched to the bathroom, and it was very interesting because the host of the party I could hear her in the living room and kitchen asking where I was. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on the toilet getting blown and just kind of like unable to control myself. Just like biting on a shirt so I don't laugh out loud. Or, 16, you really overreact to blowjobs when you're that age. You're like, oh my God. And then, so what was interesting is later in the evening, the host, the chicks who we often had those house parties at, kind of confronted me in the kitchen about it, and was like, so and so came over, and I know you ran off with her, and she's like, it's a real shame because you could have had this, and then she kind of like teased me a little bit, like she legit like in the kitchen pulled my pants down and did enough with her mouth to get things going, and then walked away. And I was like, oh, that's cruel as fuck. And so I thought it was going to end there. But you guys remember when I mentioned before there was this house that often in high school I would go to basically what would amount to orgies for a bunch of teenage kids where there was just people fucking in the bed. There would be mattresses and couches, and there would end up being anywhere from 3 to 6 couples banging down there at any one time. Yeah, so I was staying at that house, and there happened to be a chick whose crazy ex-boyfriend showed up at the party trying to start shit. And so I did manage to squeeze off number 2 as I went to bed. So I was in the same situation as Sean, actually. I didn't even leave. In fact, but then again, option